Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, as you can tell by the scary music, it is once again time for a conspiracy theory video. Now, I haven't done one of these in a while, mainly because I haven't really read any really good conspiracy theories that I was obsessed with, but I have some good ones today. So our first conspiracy theory is kind of crazy, and I don't even know if I believe this one, and I believe everything. But this is that JonBenet Ramsey is actually Katy Perry. Now, for those of you who don't know, JonBenet Ramsey was like a little pageant girl who died mysteriously back in 1996. Nobody knows how she died. A lot of people think it was the parents that did it. A lot of people think maybe she was kidnapped, maybe she's still alive. But the theory is that JonBenet never actually died. The parents just pretended like she did and then remade her into Katy Perry. So people have been putting pictures of them next to each other saying that they looked just like her grown up. They also say that Katy Perry's parents look just like JonBenet's parents. JonBenet was a singer, she was a pageant girl, she knew how to perform, and they're saying that it would make sense that that would be Katy Perry now. I mean, there is something really creepy about the fact that they never really solved the murder, they never found the body, I don't think, so I don't know. I still believe Avril Lavigne is actually dead and is being played by an imposter. So you know I believe anything. But what's kind of creepy about this story is I remember Katy Perry admitting that her real name is Katy something else, and she started out as like a Christian singer, and then she tried to be a country singer, and she tried to do a bunch of things, and now she's a pop star. So what if before that she was a pageant girl? I don't know, crazier things have happened. Speaking of crazy pop stars, this next one scared the shit out of me. So this is a conspiracy that Stevie Wonder isn't even blind. Now listen, first of all, I just want to say I do not mean to offend the blind community. Being blind is a very hard life, and I fucking root for anybody who is and has to deal with that. But this theory makes sense to me. So basically what the theory is that he's not as blind as he says he is, and he used it in the beginning of his career to kind of stand out, like, oh look, I'm this amazing musician and piano player and stuff, and I'm blind. Well, here's the proof. Number one, back in the 80s, a singer named Boy George said that Stevie Wonder came up to him at a party and started strangling him jokingly. And Boy George was like, how could he even, number one, find me, and number two, know exactly where to strangle me and know where my neck was if he was completely blind? I mean, a blind person can find me, you know, because of my smell and my fat neck. But Boy George, I don't know. Now this next moment is a little bit creepier. This is from a performance of Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney, where the microphone fell and, well, look what happened next. I mean, I don't know. How did he know exactly where it was? How did he know that it was falling? I mean, that's a little creepy to me. Now this next picture is very confusing to me and I don't understand, but here is a picture of Stevie Wonder taking a picture with a camera of Michael Jackson. I mean, what? Like what? He's taking a picture? Huh? And how is he getting it perfectly on Michael Jackson? Like, what? Stevie must have been drunk or something and forgot that the whole world thinks he's blind, and he was just like, oh girl, let me get a selfie. Oh, I'm blind, never mind. Crazy. And last but not least, TMZ was filming Stevie Wonder, and Stevie Wonder thought it'd be funny if he took the camera and started like filming them. Well, TMZ kind of freaked out later because when they were looking at the footage, they were like, how the fuck did he get this angle? How the fuck did he know where he was looking? How the fuck did he get good footage if he's blind? Take a look.
Hook me up. No, here you go. Here, oh, this is so cool. Hold on, here. Hold on. I'm gonna do. Here's the camera. Hold on. Look at this. There you go. So there you go, Steve. There you go. Love you. I love it. So you're doing a great job.
I don't know. Listen, the only reason I kind of believe this theory is because I remember years ago, there was a contestant on American Idol, I don't remember his name, but I remember he said he was totally blind, right? But when I was watching American Idol, I would see shit. Like, I would see him grab the microphone and put it right to his mouth and then be like, oh, I mean, and then I would see like somebody walk up to him and not touch him yet, and him look at them, and they'd be like, oh, that's right, I'm blind. There was a lot of things like that, so I was like, oh, he was pretending to be blind to get more votes. Maybe he was like half blind, or maybe he had really bad eyesight, but he was playing it up. So my thought is, well, maybe Stevie Wonder in the beginning of his career played it up, and now he's kind of stuck doing that. Doesn't take away from the fact that he's a fucking genius, and he's an icon and all of that. And this is just a dumb conspiracy, but is it true? I don't know. Okay, so speaking of things not being what they appear, this last conspiracy theory is actually kind of dark, and I'm going to be talking about some stuff that, you know, people might be sensitive to. So if you're sensitive to, well, if you're sensitive at all, you shouldn't be watching my videos anyways. We are going to be talking about crisis actors. Now, crisis actors are my favorite thing in the whole world to look up on YouTube. So basically, the conspiracy theory is that every time something really crazy happens, whether it's 9/11 or whether it's Sandy Hook or something like that, the main conspiracy is that those things aren't actually happening, and the government just creates them to get across their agenda. So like, for example, 9/11 was created by the government so that we could go to war, or Sandy Hook was created by the government so we could get gun control. Like, that's... Now, do I believe all of those? No. Do I believe some of them? Yes. But what makes it really creepy is the crisis actors. Now, these are the people you see on TV talking about their experience. They'll say like, oh, I was in the Trade Center, or like, oh, I was there in the plane crash. Like, I saw the whole thing happen. But those people sometimes aren't real. I'm gonna show you a video right now that was from the day of the Sandy Hook event where all the kids got shot up in that school. Now, this is supposedly one of the fathers of one of the victims, one of the kids that died. And this is him not knowing that he was on live TV for the first like 10 seconds. Check it out.
They're getting ready to come to the microphone, so we'll listen in. Okay. My name's Robbie Parker.
Is that not the creepiest thing you've ever seen? He literally was laughing. He literally was like, yeah, we go, we on, we're doing this, all right. My name is... Like, that was so crazy to me and blew my fucking mind. Now, once again, this was supposedly the day his child died. And listen, I don't want to be an asshole, and maybe he's not an actor, maybe this is the real dad, and in that case, I'm so sorry, sir, and this is so... But you see why it's scary to me? Now, this isn't the only time a crisis actor has been, like, caught on camera. This next one, to me, is even creepier. So there's a woman that has been found to be in 4 different crises around the country with different hair and different glasses, but it's the same woman. Now, this video is from the Peter Santilli Show on YouTube. Check it out. He talks about conspiracy theories and stuff. Now, he is going to show us 4 different cases that have the same woman as the victim. Now, this first clip is from the news when there was a big train accident.
Our train was actually on its side, so it pushed me onto the side of the train.
Okay, so you see that woman, right? Take a look at her. Really take a look at her face. Now let's check out another event that happened across the country. So this is some news footage at the Boston bombing.
Big huge explosion while we were having lunch, and everybody ran for the doors and windows.
Hello, that's the same woman, just a different haircut, and she's wearing sunglasses. Look at them side by side. And it feels so fake with like her purse, and she's just like, oh my god, yeah, this thing just happened, and and then, you know, when they said cut, she was like, all right, we're getting on a plane, going first class, going to my next event. I don't trust it. Okay, so this next one is from footage of a shooting that once again happened across the country.
We heard 3 big booms and multiple gunshots.
That's the same woman! Literally the same woman. She just put on like a little bit of a different accent and like just changed her voice a little bit. That's the same woman. Look, 1, 2, 3, same woman. Okay, so here's the 4th clip, and this is from the Sandy Hook shooting, and she's playing somebody that knew one of the victims.
She's really a very happy person, very well put together, very excited about life generally.
Hello? Huh? Look at the 4 of them. That's the same fucking lady. So that's only helping conspiracy theorists believe that everything that happens on the news is fake and that every event is staged. And honestly, it kind of looks that way. Now, what I really think is happening is I think the news just has people pretend that they were in the event because they don't really feel like going up to people who actually are victims, because that's kind of fucked up. So they're like, ooh, somebody just died. Carol, can you put on a wig and get over here and pretend to have seen it? That's probably what it is. But still, there's something so scary about that. Also, like, who is this woman? And does she live in like seclusion somewhere? And she has to change her look all the time? Like, so scary. Well, there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed those conspiracy theories today. I know the last couple were a little scary. And I actually want to do another one of these videos where I talk about scarier, more dark stuff like 9/11 and stuff, but I also don't want to be insensitive. So leave me some comments letting me know what you think or if you want to see that. Also give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because I make new videos every single day. And I'll see you little conspiracy theorists tomorrow. Or will I? Or is it just somebody who looks like me in a wig? No, it's me. Alright, bye. So this first one is just the standard crispy chicken sandwich. I feel like it's probably gonna honestly be okay. How do you fuck up a chicken sandwich? She's real wet. She also has no smell. Extremely wet with no smell. This is the opposite of my love life.